started putting this group together, we wanted to have an authentic playlist. So I started looking at all the books and articles I could read, trying to pick out song titles and just wherever they mentioned music. And it quickly became obvious to me that Civil War music is not just the marches and patriotic airs and the band music that we typically are used to. It was everything. It could be anything that was written before 1865. It really came with the soldiers themselves. And when they came to the war, they brought their music with them. It was religious. It was sacrilegious. It was classical. It was bawdy. It was highbrow. It was lowbrow. It was American-made or imported from the countries that the soldiers came from. Next slide, Amy. When I started looking into where the soldiers came from, I kind of had my eyes open. The map of the state of Wisconsin shows the population distribution from the 1860 census. That's right before the Civil War. We're looking at how about 750,000 people are spread out amongst the state. There's nearly nobody up in Superior. Most of it's concentrated around the Milwaukee area. And here's an interest. The pie chart on the right, this is what I thought was most astonishing. Only about a third of the population is actually born in the state of Wisconsin. A full another third of the population is born in the United States, but in some other state other than Wisconsin. And that last third, they were born in an entirely different country. So, I mean, when I said that people brought their music with them when they came to the war, this is where they brought it from. The biggest group were the Germans. And what we want to do now is we want to play some ethnic music from the three different ethnic groups. Next slide, Amy. The first group we want to highlight are the Germans. And because of the way the units were recruited, it wasn't uncommon to have an ethnic company, a company level unit with an ethnic background. But to have an entire regiment of 10 companies that had a common German background, that was a little bit uncommon. And there were 5 to 9 German regiments from the state of Wisconsin. We picked the 26th Regiment of Wisconsin Infantry to kind of be the poster boy for our German ancestors. They were mainly recruited from the Milwaukee area. They were known as the Siegel Regiment. They trained at Camp Siegel near Milwaukee. They chose Franz Siegel as their patron saint. They were assigned to General Franz Siegel to serve under. And they had an interesting unit history. They were originally assigned out in the Eastern Theater, and then when Sherman did his march to the sea, they were transferred out west. And when they completed their march, came back east, they fought more out east. The flag you see there is their official regulation national colors, and down below there you'll see their recruiting poster. It's written in German. So if your German's not too good, it says, let's see, it says recruited for the 26th Regiment of Wisconsin Volunteers. Yeah. The thing in bold there says, all Germans should join this regiment. For our next song, we're going to do 2 verses of I Goes to Fight mit Siegel. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've come to snout the melon up. I goes with bread and go to slack them for the paper, like them old guys that fight with England long ago. Stay there, but now I get my soldier clothes. I go to bed and see them Deutschen men, seagulls men, fighting have no rival. But when kept Davis and he slacked them like Detroit. There's only one thing but that here, when I look for their eagle, I go not get no lager, I go to fight them eagle.
As you can see, our German is ausgezeichnet.
I started playing the fiddle so I wouldn't have to sing. So.
And dance.
Okay, our next group we want to pay homage to are the Irish. And for our poster boys from the state of Wisconsin, we picked the 17th Regiment, Wisconsin Infantry, otherwise known as the Irish Regiment. They were mustered at Camp Randall in early 1862, and they fought in the Eastern Theater. Per Brigade Commander General MacArthur at the Battle of Corinth, boys of the 17th, you have made the most glorious charge of the campaign. And the song we chose to do is one verse of the Irish Washerwoman. Now most people think of this song as if it was just a fiddle tune, where the A and B parts repeat themselves, but it's not. This song goes back to the Revolutionary War, and those are the words. We're going to slow it down